Does your impact position look like this? Well, if not, we've got 5 exercises that you're gonna do with me in my follow along video. All right, that impact position, if you follow us around here, you're gonna see where my hands are actually placed. They're well ahead of the intended strike of the ball. Why? All right, we expose more of the face to the golf ball. Imagine our hands were here at impact, that leading edge is exposed, more likely to thin the hell out of the ball. All right, so what we're gonna do is get our hands forward. That's what we're gonna program today. Second part, clearance of the hips. You can see they're really far facing that target, and this is what's gonna get our hips completely cleared and allowing our arms to extend. If we don't clear, our hands can't turn, our thoracic spine can't extend and rotate, and we get stuck. So we're gonna be working on that area. And the last part, we're gonna be looking at our shoulders, all right? When we're in this position here, guys, if our shoulders point or come underneath, the ball or the intended target line is going to be out to the right if you're a right-handed golfer. If they fold this way, I'll actually do it this side. If they fold this way, that swing path is working left. What we want to see is our shoulder actually moving back, all right, and that right shoulder moving down. Once it clears in this direction, what you'll notice is my hands can actually extend down towards the target line. So they're the 3 components that we're going to be doing today in our 5 workout video follow along. All right, exercise 1, guys. We've got our TRX rip trainer. I've got half a handle. Left hand's going to go over. Right hand's going to go. Left hand's going to go over. Right hand's going to go under. And then from here, what we don't want to see, we're going to get that shaft angle or that shaft angle forward. We don't want to see this movement where this handle or the TRX rip trainer handle goes right into the center of the sternum. We want it to be forward of our body. That's going to help us maintain that pressure or the angle going through impact. So we're going to do 15 repetitions. We're going to add speed and we're going to go through it from here. You ready? So it's 1, 2, 3, and I'm feeling of dragging that handle slightly with that right hand slightly behind and left hand ahead. 1 more. There you go. All right, so we're going to be doing that 3 sets. We're going to add speed and work through that. Take the 30-second break and then repeat again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how the hips are engaging, working through. That's what you've got to do. And you're going to feel as if you're palming that pass position like a hockey stick right towards impact. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2 here, guys. What we've got is a sheet resistant band and a hula hoop. It's that simple, all right? I love this drill just because it's 1, golf specific, 2, still prime engages the core. So again, we're gonna go through 15 repetitions, right hand under, left hand over. If you're left-handed, swap it around. Make sure that band's underneath that right leg, and what we're gonna do is have a little bit of a gap between our hands. From here, as we rotate and extend, what you can see is that right hand staying under, left hand leading. That's gonna aid that shaft angle going towards impact. If you want a little bit more resistance, step on that band a little bit closer to where you're holding it here. So 15 reps, slow movements, and feel as if the core is working. There's 3, 4, 5, hips are clearing, 6, 7, 8, 9, keeping that shoulder working down, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, and 15. If you're holding that position, you should be able to create a better shaft angle at impact. Remember, we're not looking at casting, we're aiming to hold that shaft angle in a positive direction. Resistant band, double it up and anchor it towards this anchor point over here. All right, what you're gonna do is now you're gonna step in that resistant band. If you're right-handed, what I want to see is that resistant band hooked in towards the groin or the top of the hip area. Wrap it around, all right? The band should be working around the butt cheek, around the left-hand side, all the way back to that anchor point. And from here, we're gonna be focusing on creating some resistance as we're clearing those hips. So adopt that golf setup, hands across the shoulders. From here, I want a movement that goes clear, and if you've got a heavy enough band, you're going to feel that core starting to work to help clear those hips. Come back down, 15 repetitions. Let's add some speed to it. Keep the shoulders square on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hips are clearing right towards that target line. 8, 9, add the speed. 10, 11, 12, 3 left, 13, 14, last one, 15. You can see that my hips are completely cleared. There's resistance in the core, and if I pop my hands out, this is that impact position that we want with those hips completely cleared. Let's move on to exercise 4. Exercise 4, same band, different movement. All right, so with this one, again, just adopt that golf posture, but place the feet together. That band, you're just gonna hook around that right hand, grip it, left hand goes on top. We're gonna do the step-by-step hip clearances and arm extensions. So in your golf posture with your feet together, the initial step will be wide. Stomp that left leg and bring that band right into the center of the sternum. From here, you're gonna add that hip clearance. After you've added the hip clearance, that triangle position between your arms is gonna extend. You're gonna bring that right arm so it's parallel to the ground, chest facing forward towards that target line. All right, so that movement is step, hip clear, arm extend down the target line. We're gonna go through 15 reps. You're gonna do it with me. Use a medium to heavy resistant band so you can add some speed into it. Let's go. Step, hip clear, press. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, big step, big clear. All right, chest target. 5, 6. You can see I'm adding speed. 7, 8, maintaining posture. 9, 10, hips are clearing first. 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. And if you do these right with a heavy enough band, what you're gonna see and feel is the core working, the hips clearing, and that left glute really firing, because it's helping you to get that extension with the arms right through impact. Exercise 5, coming up. Here we go. You need a long stick. So I've got a wooden bar. It weighs basically nothing. You're going to apply and get this movement for the shoulders in the correct spot as you're coming down towards impact. Bar goes on the back of the shoulder blades. You're going to have the long side basically extended on this right hand, right area. There's going to be nothing on that left side, and it'll give us more time or area to hit the ball. All right. Your goal, by the way, this is our head coach. He's called Taya Pham. I will pop his link to his Facebook. He's got plenty of cool golf fitness exercises that I don't do as well. All right, so follow him on Facebook. All right, so we're in our golf setup and we're going to be making this shoulder movement. As I told you, we don't want to see this, otherwise you're going to take his head out, or you don't want to come underneath where you're hitting the inside of the ball. We want that center position right there. And when you've got this right, that core is going to fire up. All right, I want 15 repetitions. We're going to go hard. Make sure you hold that ball, all right? And we're going to feel that core bracing, and you're going to see that shoulder position be absolutely spot on. Here we go, 15 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. That was actually quite good. Bang on, right in the center. My core's fired up, and you can see this position. Look how, exactly, look how good this would be if you got it into your golf swing. You'll find out which muscles need to work. Absolutely spot on. This is a shoulder positioning exercise. They're your 5 exercises for you to do to improve or introduce the perfect impact position for your golf swing. Peace out, guys. Welcome to the Golf Athlete.